Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's get a fresh start on this. I'm Milo, and my pronouns are they, them. Hi, Gibbon, how's it going? This is actually Gibbon's choice of game that I'm playing today because it's her birthday, so I let her choose what I'm playing. And she chose Magical Chase on the PC Engine, a 1991 shoot 'em up or cute 'em up because of the cuteness factor. One of many shmups actually featuring a cute little witch. It's kind of a trend, although having said that, the only one I can think of off the top of my head is the Cotton series, but there's a lot of those. I'm sure there's more. I don't know, do you count Toho? Anyway, there's some interesting sort of differences between different versions of this game. So what I'm going to do is play a little bit of the Japanese version, but play most of it on the North American release on the TurboGrafx 16. And then, because I think it's pretty short, I'll have time to play the Game Boy Color port as well, or conversion. Alright, let's go. This looks like a track mode is just a little demo run. Oh god. Difficulty. It doesn't really matter. It's Raku Raku, Waku Waku, and Doki Doki. So instead of just spelling out for you the differences, they've given them like flavorful onomatopoeia on what kind of feeling the difficulty will evoke. Okay. Q Polygon. What is this? Oh, I think that is telling me what the mini boss of this stage will be. I read that was a preview of that kind of thing. Alright, so here we are, horizontal shmup. Many of those on the PC Engine, of course. I've even played a few on stream before. By the way, I hope the volume level is okay. I had some problems with God. With OBS today. And I've actually boosted the game, or like the computer output volume, to the maximum possible level that it will go in order to get it at a reasonable balance with my voice, which is absurd. It wasn't like this the last time I streamed from this computer, so I just don't know what's going on. It's crazy. OBS always does my head in. Oh, shop. So, this game is by Quest Corporation, and one of the connections with some of their other library is that this Pumpkinhead guy went on to inspire a race of people in their much more famous Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre series. So, I don't know, can I even afford anything? What am I spending? The blue crystals? So I can afford some things. I'm not sure what some of these are. Let's get the Vulcan upgrade, which is Vulcan, but spelled Romanized oddly. Okay, cool. Can I get multiple upgrades, or do they replace each other? Yeah, they do, so I've wasted some money there, but that's okay. I love a radish. I assume this increases my health total. Yep, awesome. Alright, that'll do. So this is a mechanic that I think is borrowed from Fantasy Zone, Sega's older sort of scrolling shmup, which had an interesting thing with its structure where you can scroll like around a map and go back and forth, and then it loops, and you're sort of exploring an area as you go. Whereas this is a more traditional auto-scrolling shmup. But yeah, I think Fantasy Zone is probably the first shmup with a shop. Dang. Well, I feel like by this point we'll have seen all the main changes that are between the versions, so I might swap over to the English version now. So just remember what that looked like with the brightly colored blocks and that kind of thing. So now we're going to launch the North American release, which I will capture the footage. Okay, cool. So you'll see that the PalSoft is gone, they're not publishing anymore. The date has been updated from 91 to 93, reflecting the release date. See if the track mode has any surprises. Yeah, I'm just playing it to demonstrate some of the changes. Yeah, you can see some comparisons and stuff on the cutting room floor, which is a good place to check them out. So yeah, you should be able to see from here already quite a different style to the first level, and those enemies have been changed as well as Ripple's sprite. So Ripple is the name of our witch character, and they've updated her look as well. It's still the same general design, but the sprite itself has changed, and you can see again a detailed comparison of that on TCRF. But yeah, we'll also see that the shop has been changed as we progress, so I'll just get into that now and we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, that's fun. Breeze, bumpy, or rough. Now I think I've got a note here. Playing on easy difficulty means you do fewer stages. I hate this as a mechanic, but a lot of games like to do it apparently. So we're going to play on normal, or bumpy. Okay. Given says she's kind of neutral on the stage 1 aesthetic change, but thinks that the shop changes for the better. So we'll see that. Also interesting to note when we get there, that the Game Boy Color release actually follows the original Japanese version in terms of these aesthetic changes. So I'll probably want to grab as many of these crystals as I can so we can afford things in the shop. Good motivation for doing so. I think Cotton Games do a decent job of incentivizing grabbing those as well. At least the ones I've played. I haven't actually played many of the horizontal ones, only Rock and Roll really. Or Cotton Fantasy as it was called here. Or internationally. Yeah, so these star things that are with me. Oh, here we go. You can see they've completely redesigned the look of the shop on the overworld. Okay, so this will actually tell me what these things do. Vulcan is a good frontal attacker. I would love it. Because the 3-way didn't help me much with that mini-boss. Oh, this is the super bomb. I don't think we want that. Adds power to Star Maiden and destroys bullets. Is that permanent? I hope so. Wait. Oh, I have usable items? Oh, the spells. Okay, cool. So I've loaded up a charge of that spell, which will power up my Star Maidens, which are what the options are called. Cotton? What? Why does it say cotton? Cotton flies normally. Cotton is the name of the witch in Cotton. I'm really confused. What's going on? Oh, I see. Okay, there's different types of brooms. Cotton is the normal type of broom, and then straw and feather. So why would we go slow again? So I'm currently on cotton. I don't understand why I would want to go slower, but normal is fine. Seems like it's fine so far. While I can afford it, let's increase our health total, because that'll be nice. As much as I can, and looking good. I don't even know what that does. Okay. Yeah, as Given says, the Game Boy Color version makes a different shop change, which she doesn't like. We'll see that later. Okay, so we're already at mini-boss. Let me figure out... Save state. Okay, cool. Nice little sleeping sprite. What I read is that they didn't update the Ripple sprite for the pause screen. But I think it's a pretty subtle difference. Difficult to tell. Okay. So I was talking about the Star Maidens, which are our little option things. option is the name that Gradius gives this type of mechanic. They actually change position and firing direction. Oh god. I'm doing so badly. Depending on how you move. So this, I've seen mechanics like this before. I think even Cotton Rock and Roll has one like it. I don't know if I beat that boss or if it just left. I guess we'll find out later. If it comes back. Oh. So I think they can block shots, but maybe I have to use a spell to do that. Why don't we test that out? Actually, I'll do it when I get to the boss. That's pretty smart. Presumably a green one is worth more, but I'm not sure how much. The action is so frantic that I can barely look at anything. That's a nice load of health ups. Appreciated. Yeah, so if you move backwards, they face forwards. They actually, yeah, they're always shooting in the opposite direction to where you've moved. Although, I think you can change that. They sort of, if you're not shooting, they'll float around and then you can lock them in? No. I don't know. I'm not quite getting it. I thought there was a lock button. Maybe I should have read the manual. Anyway, this is the first proper boss, I guess. Kind of Tin Man character. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Looks like they are blocking. I'll just use my spell. Wait, I don't know how to use the spell. What does a PC engine look like? Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 buttons and a select. Maybe it's select. Touchpad. Okay. I'll give it a go. Spell! Oh! Okay, I think... Yeah, I was like mashing 1 and 2 together, and that casts a spell. But it goes from the left to the right, which is okay, because I was running low on health anyway. So we'll use that star spell another time. Hey, there we go, we did it. Gremlin defeated. I hope this isn't too hard. I've lost a lot of health so far. A bonus. And health up. Nice. Health restore, rather. Dodon Grin. There must be a pun there. In Japanese, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, nice aesthetic here. I love the deep greens. And the enemies are all very cute too. Okay, does this hurt me? No, it just gets in my way. I like that. Nothing worse than a shmup that instantly kills you if you impact the scenery. Looking at you, Gradius. Oh, Sonic. So many games have blue hedgehogs in them. Yoshi's Island does that too. And there's one in Crusader of Senti, I think? Or is that the game where Sonic actually literally appears? Because he does in a Sega game. Oh, we've got a new option for a weapon. Swing. Swing shoots shiny bullets in 2 directions. I don't know about that. I'll pass. Actually, I'll make a save state and test it out. Given says, here you can start seeing some of the team's love of temples and ancient statues. Yeah. They look really good. Actually, this isn't bad. Yeah, it's like not too big of a spread arc. It seems powerful from the sprite. Okay, let's grab that, but before we leave, I'll also check out a couple other things. Hi April, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Okay, what is this? Medicine, it will make you energetic. That's vague. I'll get it, I guess. Oh, it fills up my health completely. Alright. Don't have a rewind set up. Let's do that. I have a feeling like I will need it. I've got quick save set up. Interesting. That's how I used to do things, and then I discovered the wonders of rewind. Okay. I want to get my health as high as I can in terms of permanent upgrades. But I think I can get by on this health for now, assuming that they're going to drop some refills at some point. Alright, let's get back into it. Julie's here too. Hi, Julie. Stream, yeah, might be at a different time than usual, so sorry if you have to go to bed soon into it, but Australia does have daylight savings. It's you guys that have the weird daylight savings. So you've gone forward or backward or whatever, I don't remember. We do change our clocks, but not till April the 7th. I don't know why we're doing it at different times, but you know, you don't want to confuse the cows. That's the problem. Okay, that's like a meme over here because Queensland doesn't have daylight savings, and we say that it's because the farmers don't want to confuse their cows. Is that a kiwi? Sick. Getting all sorts of weird animals in this forest. Yeah, so I guess the stream will catch back up to the usual time it was in a few weeks from your perspective. Okay. Ugh, how come their shots pass through these blocks and mine don't? It's just rude. I love the bear exploding into smaller bears. It's just, isn't nature wonderful? You know? Oh, another shop. That's weird. 2-in-1. Cracker ball. Good lord. I can even afford it. I guess I should try it out. Oh, for the Star Maidens. Does that mean it'll stack? It does! That's sick! I love that. We've also got a new one here. An elixir automatically recovers all the hearts. Sounds like a good safeguard. Yeah, there it goes right next to my life counter. And yeah, let's fill up, why not? Looks like they throw tons of crystals at you anyway, so yeah, I like this. I like the shop system. Lets you customize your build, refill your health, whatever you need. It's great. Okay. So I missed a little note that Gibbon said earlier. She said Ogre Battle, which is, again, the games that the team was making after this, has some shout-outs to Ripple in some item names and descriptions. Yes, so Gibbon recommended checking out the HG 101 article on Magical Chase, which I did, and it has some screenshots and descriptions of this. So there's a Ripple staff. That's an item that shows up in the Ogre Battle games. As well as the Pumpkinhead guy. I'm not sure if there's more than that, but those are definitely two major ones. But yeah, this game seems like it was decently influential. I don't know if it was the first Cute Witch shmup, but if there's time later in the stream, we might even see a little tribute to this that I also learned about from the HG 101 article. Oh, look at this guy! Oh, that was a bit rude. Oh, did that hurt me or not? I think that's just terrain. We're losing quite a lot of health, but I feel like we're close to the end. Oh, oh god! It did hurt me, dang. Oh, this... Oh, I've used my thing! Hold on, let's reverse. I don't want to have to use my thing. It costs a lot. I just have to play perfectly. No worries. And if I stand close... Oh yeah, we're so close. If I stand close, I'll do more damage, and then I can get out of the way. Sorry about the rewinds. can make for a bit of a chaotic viewing experience. Are you kidding me? Flaming hot acorns. Alright, cool. Right, yeah, like, some countries don't do daylight savings, some do it at different times, some states within countries do it at different times. Those are just bullet bills. Kamikaze Dungun. So dun is bullet. And yeah, you should know what kamikaze means. It means wind of the gods and nothing else. Oh god, this is Super Mario Bros. 3 airship. Except we've got these birds instead of rocky ranches. You know what? I don't mind it. What was this, 1991? Yeah, that's post Mario 3. It's pre-Mario World though, actually. Alright, hit the surfboarding characters for lollipops, got it. Turtles in hang gliders? Oh, this game is amazing. Love the enemy roster here. So Gibbon's telling me in chat that this is the definitive Q-em-up. Many other games pay tribute to it. Well, it's a good thing I'm finally adding it to my education of shmups then. Oop. And I have you to thank for it. To be fair, this was on my, like, to-play spreadsheet, but it's a very big spreadsheet. Who knows when I would have ever gotten to it. But yeah, good to catch up on it. Oh god. Yeah, I might be using that potion soon. But I'm liking the cracker shot. Whatever this shot was called. I think cracker was the Star Maiden thing. Alright, fine, I'll use the potion. I can afford to buy another one if it comes up at the shop. But it's not guaranteed, is it now? So these are 50 each, it looks like. Pretty good. There's got to be other cute witch shmups other than Cotton. I just couldn't think of any offhand. But yeah, I wonder if this was the first. I think that was a waste of lollipop, sadly. I have enjoyed the cute-em-ups I've played. Like recently, Harmful Park was a real classic. Very excellent game. But other ones on the PC Engine include like Koryun, the baby dragon one, and Air Zonk, also known as PC Denjin. More health, please. Sold out. So what's this one? Bound. Use bound in limited space and let it rebound. Sounds useful for this stage. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. But no elixir for sale, unfortunately. We could grab some heart spells. Probably a good idea. Stock up on a couple. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that rebound. Very good. Looks like it'll be particularly helpful in this stage. Whoa. What is that? A sheep? Whoa! Giant sheep. Whoa! Good lord. What is happening in there? Okay. Oh! I should have known which Scooby-Doo door it was coming out of. Let's use a spell. Spell! 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 Oops, I accidentally used two. So that apparently will let the stars block shots, and it powers up their shots, I think. I don't know if we're getting much concentrated DPS on this boss with this weapon, honestly. It's good coverage for the area, but yeah, maybe not as good for shooting down a boss. Oh, and April said, love a shmup stream. Yeah, still got a lot of them on my to-play-list. Soon I'll be doing some Star Fox adjacent things, which is sort of shmup-esque. Yeah, I don't know. Rail shooters are kind of like a separate thing from traditional shmups, but similar vibes maybe. Clear bonus. Checking my notes. Oh yeah, one of the most notable things about this game... Hold on. Fat metal. Okay. Odd name for a fish. Doesn't even look that fat. Yeah, one of the most notable things about this game is that it came out late in the PC Engine's life cycle and didn't sell too well, so it's like extremely rare to buy now, especially the English language version, I believe. It's one of those games where its claim to fame is that it costs hundreds and hundreds of currency. But that doesn't mean it's also not really cool and fun, which it is. Which, yeah, you might say it's not a surprise on the PC Engine, but it does depend on the developer, and Quest didn't really make any other shmups other than this, I think. Yes, it is. No, it's not a PC Engine exclusive. So, 1991, PC Engine, 1993, TurboGrafx 16 release. 1998, got a PC port, courtesy of a Russian studio called RSP. Wait, was that not a health? It looked like a donut. What does this do? Money? I think the bouncing shot is working well with this enclosed terrain area, so it's a good choice again. Ooh. And then, so after 1998 release, it got a 2000 release on the Game Boy Color, but the PC and Game Boy Color ones are Japan exclusive. I don't know if it's been re-released on any mini PC Engine or Virtual Console or anything like that. I do not know. Okay, those little donuts are worth 100 gemmies. Oh, rude. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Problem with the bouncing shot is it's activating these boxes before I can get to them. Yeah, let's get a full refill. It costs more, but, you know, it's worth it. Alright, new weapons to check out. Bubble inflates on contact and attacks. Huh. Wave in wide area attacks. Bubble sounds more interesting. Let's try out both. So I was having problems with that. Oh yeah, I like that. It spreads out as well. I wonder how powerful it is though. Right, let's try the bubble. April says, I wanted to buy Harmful Park after you played that, and it was crazy expensive. Yeah, Harmful Park is another one famous for just being really expensive, but also it's really good. It's better than this, I think, maybe. But again, this one is foundational. Yeah, I don't like the bubble. I'm gonna take a pass on that one. We'll use Wave for the rest of this stage, I think. Okay. Being a game collector is sometimes a very unfortunate hobby. We were just talking on Discord yesterday about... Oh, there's a rare Cameo Elements of Power comic which one of the members had bought when it was really cheap and when it was relatively new, I guess. Or I don't know. Anyway, a while ago it was pretty easy to get apparently, but now it has skyrocketed in price. Or even Like, it's barely even available. Like, Julie couldn't find a copy, despite much searching. The mini-bosses are so weird because they just kind of leave when they're defeated. It just feels really abrupt and anticlimactic. Like, have I even defeated it? They could have at least have the decency to explode or something, you know? Oh, I should have bought more health spells while I was in the shop. I don't have a elixir anymore. I was kind of hoping to get some lollipops and stuff. Ooh, cake, thank you. Whoa! Oh, there may be a copy of Cameo heading to Julie's place. That's nice. Oh, yes, elixir, thank you, thank you. I'll take it. I'll get the full health refill too. Oof. Now, Cyclone, Star Maiden's strongest magic. Did the last Star Maiden stay with me between stages? I'm gonna assume it did, so I'll grab this one here. Pumpkin person here says it's the best, so I'll believe him. What a salesman tactic. Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I should probably save too. Okay. I like the little no entry signs on those paths. Oh, there's fire nozzles too. Dang it. Ugh. Oh, this is really going badly. You know what? I had full health when I came into this section. Let's just try that again. No shooting required. Let's focus. Okay, so that... Oh. Is it synced up? Sort of. But I can... Oh. Nice. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No. I really don't like contact hazards in shmups. Okay, cool, we're through. Oh, it's the Goblin King again. Maybe a different goblin. Oh, why am I getting Lama Lana flashbacks? Oh no, really? Oh, you just popped through. Oh god, I thought that was going to crush me to death. Yeah, this is a lot like whatever that Anunnaki boss was called in La Milana. I can't believe how much damage I'm taking from this. Let's just go back. Let's start again. I made a save state. Nope, that's bad. Ay. Really hard. This isn't the best weapon for this either. Alright, we're gonna start again. Okay, focus. Oh, they home in though. What are you supposed to do with that? Are you kidding? It looks like you pop through the terrain without any penalty though. Oh, no, it did hurt that time. I don't understand. I'm really struggling with this one. Okay. Maybe I can avoid those with using the star shields. Ah, okay. So there is a difference in how they move. If you press the other button too, then they do a rotation thing. And then if you press it again, they sort of lock in that relative configuration to each other. Oh, but it doesn't last forever? I don't know what's going on. It's a little tricky. Yeah, having them front facing is the best, definitely for this. Maybe for other situations as well. Yeah, it definitely blocks all these little ghosty things. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, we did it without even taking damage. Let's go back to before I used the elixir. Because I'm a cheater. Yeah, let's do it. Really? Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. All it took was a little bit of cheating. Cool. That is a lot like the boss in Loma Loma. Not really. It's a little bit. I wanted to keep my elixir, because you get that health bonus when you beat a stage. Gemini Snow with a hockey mask. So many enemies in Japanese games modeled after Jason Voorhees. And not just Japanese games, because there's one in Slam Dunk Kong as well. Which was developed in Taiwan, which exists, by the way. It's a real country. No matter what Sony tries to tell you. See last week's discourse on Sephony for more on that. Okay. So my health's so low, I wouldn't mind using an elixir at this stage. Unless I can get to a shop and buy a refill before that. Because that will be cheaper. And Parodius does not have a monopoly on little red octopuses in shmups, apparently, because they're here too. April says, those big cats are so cute. Shop! Shop! Get there before using elixir. Ah. Okay. No, Taiwan is not Atlantis, that's the whole point. The best frontline attacker. Or the magic homing. Homing! Homing's always my favorite in shmups. I feel like I know what the other one will look like, so let's grab homing. Jelly beans were the best in Harmful Park. Okay, and we got the health refill. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yes, I'm leaving. Those spells have gone up in price too. Homing, my beloved. Whoa. Okay, is this Gemini Snow? Yeah, there's two of them, of course. Wow. Is it even homing on these? Oh, cool freezy effect. Don't want to see it too many times though. Okay. Oh god. The game's getting harder. Oh, really? Homing shot was also my favorite in Contra. Oh, go away. Damn, this boss is tough. Oh, come on. We might already be using our elixir. Kitty! I've been playing The Last Guardian, which has a cute kitty as well. Oh, they just fall down when they're defeated, I see. And then those other little things spawn upwards. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm not sure what to call Trico. They're kind of an amalgam creature. Part bird, part cat, part dog. All cute. All really annoying to order around. You can send commands to Trico and then she's supposed to do what you say. Well, I can't really afford much, can I? I don't feel like I need any speed change. Alright. Oh, okay. Given saying Trico is a tori neko. That does make a lot of sense, but Trico is also like... So I'm sure you know this, but I will explain for the benefit of the audience that Team Eco made a game called Eco, and then they were working on a project called Nico, which is using the Japanese word two on eco. Ah! Where E would mean one. And then their third project, The Last Guardian, then features a character called Tree-ko, or Tri-ko, which is not the Japanese word for three, but means three. That's what I figured it was referring to. I guess I'll use the health spell. I thought I was doing okay. But obviously I'm taking a lot of damage. But yeah, the name could be a double meaning, which is fun. Oh god. Oh really? Come on. Ooh. Is that it? Yes. No? Yes. Okay, this is just a death animation. I love the cute little scrawny guy inside the armor. Shadow of the Two Losses. Given says that she finds it amusing that Ueda's first game was Enemy Zero, so he's preserved the numbering scheme across his career. That's hilarious. Oh good, I can afford a refill and an elixir. Just. That'll have to do. So what did this do? Yeah, a spell that destroys bullets. And visible evil. I'll pass. I think I should... let's get a... yeah, let's get this one. Okay. Okay, more ancient ruins. Yeah, so we were talking about Quest. The developers of this game went on to make the Ogre Battle Tactics Ogre games. Very different genre, but and tone as well, but very well beloved. A lot of employees left at certain points to work at Square, and then eventually Square acquired the whole company along with the IP, so I guess this might be a Square game now, but is that right? Hang on, I just said that, but I'm not sure if that's exactly right. Anyway, either way, a lot of the staff ended up at Square one way or another, although some left afterwards. So when I tell you some of the people involved in this game, they are people that are memorably involved in later famous Square Enix properties. For example, oh god, I can't even look at my notes, it's too much. This seems like it's the boss rush stage, since we're getting mini boss repeats. You know, a shmup staple. Okay. Whoa. Oh, cool. The fat fish has a new... oh! Super fin extension. Oh, it's sucking in my bullets? Well, they are homing, so maybe not. This is cool. Spell! Ah! Don't. Wait, why are they firing? Okay, cool. Looks like I've destroyed some fin expansions. Yep, good. Whoa, whoa. Rude. Oh, things are going badly. Oh, I guess I won? It just left again, which it did as part of its attack pattern, so who knows. Silly. I love these dragons, they're so cute. Ooh. Too bad they have to die. Oh man. Just... Oh god. Doesn't let up. This is a new mini-boss, it looks like. Ugh, really? Those do 2 whole hearts of damage each. So rude. It's okay, I just have to play perfectly, no worries. That's easy, anybody can do that. Oops, I actually did it. Really? We got magnet missiles here? Okay, we're done. Oh, it's a little guy. Very cute. Are we even going to get a shop in this stage? Maybe not. Maybe homing wasn't the best choice. Well, why are we even getting crystals if there's no shop? There's got to be another shop. Love the detail in this environment though. All the little unique statues in those pillars back there. Here's some more coming up. Oh no, I saw 2 repeated in a row. Bad game. Just kidding. Oh, okay, cool. These are literally my last 2 hearts. I have nothing to refill. Whoa! Okay. Oh, you're kidding. I do like when a boss rush has new stuff to it. So like we've seen bosses that we've seen before but have new attacks and... Whoa. That's cool. Sin and Punishment 2 does that. Another rail shooter shmup. Oh yes, I'm getting fact checking in the chat, that's excellent. So... yeah, it was something like what I said. So Gibbons explaining, Matsuno and a bunch of his team left for Square in '97, and then in later 2001, Quest went out of business and sold the rights to the Ogre games to Square, and the rest of Matsuno's team that had stayed behind and produced Ogre Battle 64, Ogre Battle Gaiden, and Tactics Ogre Gaiden migrated to Square and joined Matsuno's Ivalice team for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, so that... oh my god. This is pretty hard. What happens when I die? Let's find out. I found out recently that long plays use save states. So I don't have to feel too bad comparing myself to long plays anymore. Right, so you get to restart the stage with the gemmies that you found to get you enough power-ups for a repeat run, which is nice. My save state is at the start of the stage anyway. Let's make a new one at the start of the boss. Actually, let's just, yeah, do the stage again, but better. That'll be a lot nicer than rewinding every time I take a hit. Yeah, let's do that. Oof. Is this game in some way related to Ogre Battle? Yes. It shares some staff members, as Gibbon says. It's the game that the same team made before Ogre Battle. I had some more specific notes on particular staff members. I'll just pause and read those because I needed a little breather for a second anyway. So this game had an 8-person dev team. A lot of the credits are pseudonyms, so we don't quite know who some of them are, but it definitely includes Hiroshi Minagawa, who was the art director of Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, and the director of Final Fantasy XII, or was promoted to that position after there were some troubles with the development. Also, the lovely music and sound design you've been hearing is thanks to, checks notes, Hitoshi Sakimoto and Masaharu Iwata, who were a team who worked on many things together, including including some Square stuff after they went to Square. Although I was reading how Sakimoto was at Square for a bit, but then left and sort of went freelance. But then even in freelance times was doing some soundtracks for them on contract. But I was also finding out about Sakimoto recently because I was reminiscing about the first time I'd heard the Shadow of the Colossus soundtrack. A local orchestra in Sydney called the Eminence Symphony Orchestra, who mainly does like covers of video game and anime and film music. I went to one of their concerts and I bought some of their CDs. And among that was a Shadow of the Colossus track, which I was bringing up because we're playing Shadow of the Colossus for Game Club. But yeah, Eminence would hold concerts and somehow managed to get some of the composers of the Japanese video game music that they played to come to the concert and do like guest conducting or things like that, including Hitoshi Sakimoto, who did the music for this game. And I guess they developed such a good working relationship that the Eminence Symphony Orchestra later played the music that he scored for some of his later games, including the only one I remember off the top of my head is Deltora Quest DS, but there's a few others too, examples where he, wrote the music and then this Australian orchestra played it live and they recorded that and put that in the game. So that's nice. Let's see. So Gibbon made a reference to the Pumpkinheads becoming a staple in the Ogre series, and April says that Julie and her were saying how they both really liked the Pumpkinheads before. Well, if you like them, you should check out more Ogre Battle games. It sounds like you're already familiar with it. Okay, cool. And Gibbon went on to say about the staff involved. So Matsuno didn't actually directly work on this one. His prior title was Conquest of the Crystal Palace, or Matendoshi in Japanese, or Matendoji in Japanese. I'm not familiar with this. That's not one of the ones I checked up on during research. But Gibbon says that particular title was referenced in Final Fantasy XIV's Crystal Tower dungeon, possibly. Seems like she's not sure, but I believe it. Final Fantasy XIV references like everything. Everything that Square owns except Lufia. Actually, I'm not sure if it has any Chrono content in it. Sometimes you gotta wonder if Square remembers all the things that they own. Square Enix, I should say. Enix. This mini-boss is particularly annoying because of its high damage output on these lasers. I can get through that gap, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, thank God. And Gibbon said about the Crystal Tower, it's more likely just a Final Fantasy III reference. Yeah, perhaps. But it's interesting how, like, Gibbon has a big, like, article analysis write-up of this, but it's interesting how a lot of stuff from Ogre Battle made its way into Square Enix's Ivalus games via, you know, Matsuno and the other staff who worked on both. And now it's like a big part of that universe. Even if it's not officially connected, it definitely is. It's plain to see if you're looking. And you can find a lot about that via Gibbons' article, which I do not know the name of. I think it's on Medium. Okay. Okay, it's pretty rude to hold you in place with a vacuum sock and then shoot you with a particular spread of fireballs. Don't know if I'm a big fan of that. Okay, cool. Ugh. Well, I've still got the elixir. We're doing a lot better this time, thanks to copious rewind. God, this friggin' boss rush is really draining my health. Oh, it's on Tumblr, not Medium. She says I should really move it over to Medium. Yeah. She also said, Final Fantasy XIV has no real Xenogears or Chrono references either, though people like to point at that one guy's design and claim it's graph-inspired. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's too bad. Are you kidding me? Just appearing without warning and damaging me? It's pretty rude. We got much better odds now that we're here with a full elixir on hand. But I'll make a save state anyway, just in case. I've used it up already. Star Maiden spell, go! And we'll try and see how long these last. They do block the lasers, which is nice. Oh wow, I could just do this. Okay, it doesn't block dragons. I should have known. Are my homing stars even homing in on it? Oh, it's already worn off, that spell. Dang. Yeah, some of them are homing. Oh, that was it? Phase 2? Cleared stage bonus round. What? Are they calling the final stage the bonus round? Or is this the bonus round, where it gives me bonuses? That's oddly worded, but okay. I think I beat the game. Sick. It only took an hour. Magical Chase. So that was Magical Chase, so we've got plenty of time to play the Game Boy Color conversions after this, so we can see the differences. So here's some of these names. Like I said, they're all pseudonyms, which makes it hard to tell, but I think M. Ogawa is Hiroshi Minagawa? Or no, I don't know. And that director, by the way, Nigoro, different Nigoro from the one involved in La Mulana, to reference something that I referenced earlier. I don't know if they got their name from that, but yeah, Nigoro is the company that made La Mulana and various other things. Okay, here are those talented legends of the game industry I was talking about. Rezon and YMOS. Yeah, Tugoro, yeah, is the new company. It's the sequel to this person. Okay. Just checking my notes. Gibbons was saying, I should point out, the pumpkin heads in the Ogre games are often associated with a unique friendly witch character who has appeared in every game in the series. And April wants more information on the friendly witch character. Fair enough. So I guess this is my house? I went home. Hooray. Very nice moody pixel out there, I love that. Deneb Rove. So the only other note I had about the PC Engine version is that the Japanese version, in addition to having some, you know, unique graphics that were changed over for the international release, it has a sound test that no other version of the game has, which is unlocked with a button code in some menu or other. Okay, so we're going to play the Game Boy version now. Let's go. The image on the left of the frame is the Japanese box art of the PC Engine version. The one on the right is the Game Boy Color box art, which is very moody and has a different tone to it than the original. Okay, there we go. Oh, gotta adjust the borders. Hold on. I'll fix this. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, it's off. Hold on. Okay, better. You saw nothing. Okay, so micro cabin is what that says. The Japanese development studio behind this conversion to the Game Boy Color in 2000. This was a Japan exclusive release. Magical Chase GB. It also has a new subtitle on the box, the cover art. Minarai Maho Tsukai Kenja no Tani e, which means the apprentice witch travels to Philosopher's Valley, which gives more insight on context on the plot of the game than any content within the original game itself, honestly. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, and so it's a Japanese release. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm playing the wrong ROM. Hold on a sec. There's a fan translation. So I'll just make sure I'm capturing that one. Oh yeah, read the manual. I could do that. I could read the manual. I should have read the manual. Sorry about that. I'm sure it has context. Okay, so Gaijin Productions. They've added a little credit for the fan translation group. This is a patch that was made in 2001. The game was released in 2000, and the very next year, somebody was patching the GBC ROM, which is very impressive. So Gaijin Productions put out this translation to English, and it's available on romhacking.net. Okay. Wild. Oh yes, so the hardest difficulty has been removed and replaced with hint. And I don't know what that is, so let's try it out. Oh, it's a tutorial. Okay, cool. B assault, press B twice fast. Oh, that's how it works. You don't need to press both buttons, you press B twice. Look and see shots. Okay. This is pretty helpful. All this stuff is probably in the original manual, to be fair, but I worked it out by trial and error, I guess. So yeah, like I was saying, push the button to set it in place, and then, yeah, etc. Changing bullet direction, fire. B press, A press for star shots. Oh, both together. Okay. Cool. Well, let's do wild. Gibbon says... Yeah, the ROM hack itself is more than 20 years old, as April points out. Thank you for the info there, Gibbon. The stage bosses are demons that Ripple, the apprentice witch, accidentally released. Just trying to position my star shots here. And then stick them there. Okay, that's my ideal setup. So yeah, everything looks pretty similar. This is a pretty direct conversion of the game to Game Boy Color. The graphics look bigger, probably because we've been given less screen space, unfortunately, on the Game Boy Color. But you can see from the colored blocks down here, this is mainly based on the Japanese release. Alright. Oh, the slowdown! Are you kidding me? That's intense. Okay, well, look forward to more of that, I guess, as things get more hectic. That's pretty interesting. I can see why people might prefer the original PC Engine version, honestly. Oops. No, give me the lollipop! Yeah, sick. Anyway, Gibbon was telling me about the plot. The stage bosses are demons that Ripple, Apprentice Witch, accidentally released in a very Sorcerer's Apprentice fashion. Oh god. And the mini-bosses are seals. Alright, so just checking here. The shop has its original round balloon appearance and not the big pumpkin balloon appearance. Very sad. Very sad. But even sadder, once we enter, you'll see that the pumpkin head guy has been replaced by, like, a cute girl, which is fine. She has no nose. But yeah, I think it's a downgrade. Welcome, how can I help? Okay, so let's grab that Balkan. Yes, I want it. Yes. And we'll get as many health upgrades as we can. Given saying this is a crime, April saying this sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very sad. Okay. So I think everything else is pretty optional at this point. And I already know which shot types I like, so we don't have to waste as much money on some of those going forward. Okay, and yeah, so as Gibbon was saying, the mini-bosses are seals, because they're the seals that she needs to go through to get at the demons themselves. So who was sealing? I just have more questions, but yeah. That is good to know. Oh look, it exploded. Ah, maybe if you don't beat the mini-boss in enough time, it goes away. But if you do beat it, you get money, a lot of it. So that's how that works, maybe. Which would explain the kind of anticlimactic ends to some of the fights. Because I wasn't good enough. That makes a lot of sense to me not being good enough. I would understand that. The slowdown is just intense. Like, surprisingly bad performance on this. I tried to look up what else Microcabin had been involved with. It looks like their big claim to fame is the Zack series of action RPGs. Or action, what are they? Action adventure? It's spelled X-A-K. Not something I'm really familiar with. Probably didn't get much release outside of Japan. Although, one thing of theirs that was on my radar was the game called Frey, which is a spin-off of the Zack series. Did I get the Balkan upgrade? Yeah, I did. I think. Didn't I? I can check. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we'll get the cheapest elixir we can and try and hold on to it as long as I can. And save up for some other stuff later. Okay. So, if the mini-bosses are seals and you don't always defeat them, does that have any effect on the stage end boss when you get to it? Having beaten the mini-boss or not? Or does it just change, or does it just give you some money for beating them? Oh god. We're going okay, we're going okay. You know what? The slowdown actually helps. It helps with reaction times, because the pace of the action in this shmup is very quick. It's a very exciting, fast-paced thing. So things dragging down to a slow still, just getting slower, actually helps. It helps you respond to things happening, honestly. Okay, we don't know whether the mini-boss affects the boss at all. Oh god. Honestly, repositioning the stars and the direction of fire is kind of fiddly, so just leaving them in front facing all the time is a little more manageable for me. Okay. So we're going to want another kind of shot for the tighter stages coming up, and then maybe switch to homing when we get it available. Yeah, so I think people at the time... Oh, it actually resets the star position at the start of a new stage. Anyway, yeah. So people probably would have appreciated this in Japan at the time, given that the PC Engine game is so rare and expensive on the secondhand market, and is very influential. A deadly combination. So this would give you a way to re-experience it, and in handheld no less, but honestly it's just the worst version of the game, and when you have access to both in this day and age, there's no reason not to just play the PC Engine game. Because they've done a decent job replicating it, but there's obvious compromises and drawbacks. Not least of which is no Pumpkinhead. Very sad. Okay, so swing... Should I grab swing? Swing was pretty good. I enjoyed swing. And it wouldn't be bad in the tighter stages either, so grab that. Get the health up. You're not selling more, so no. Okay. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, wow. Gibbon is looking at the manual, but can't find an English scan, or a scan of the English version of the manual. So that's me vindicated. I wouldn't have been able to find it anyway. But she's doing some live translation of the Japanese one, I guess. So what are we saying here? Oh god. This is kind of tough. Hey, I did it. Okay, so checking the manual. Nobody has scanned the English manual. The translation says she was messing around with her scary, quote scary, master's books and accidentally opened a tome that released all these demons. A classic tale. Ah, the bear has fewer babies in this version. Removal of sprites for the Game Boy Color. Gibbon's new headcanon is that she's totally Deneb's apprentice, Deneb the witch character from Ogre series. Oh, can I grab that crystal? Yes, I can. Thank you, Hitbox. Yeah, I'll accept this. This sounds good to me. Considering that the Ripple staff exists in the Ogre Battle universe. Ripple, I think we can assume she exists there too. Although, how she was separated from her staff is a tale for another day, I suppose. Actually, having said that, what's the time scale on the Ogre series? Do they have games set hundreds of years apart or something? But then if Deneb can appear in multiple of them at different times, then maybe Ripple could learn to be immortal as well, who knows? Is that a witch power, being immortal? Or is it something innate to Deneb? So I didn't click the link you posted before. Is Deneb a pumpkin person? They might have different lifespans to humans. Okay, so crackable is good. It'll improve my stars. Yeah, I might as well grab it. Money wasn't like a huge problem, but I'll save a little bit on it by not buying certain weapons. Deneb is just a regular witch woman, apparently. Okay, well... Goodbye, bear. Oh, wow. The boss shoots out fewer projectiles, and I was able to destroy them all really quickly. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Limiting the number of moving objects in this version only makes it easier, which is nice. I appreciate that, honestly. Even if it's not something that's, you know, 100% intentional. It's part of the design. April says, just a conventionally attractive woman who likes pumpkins. Well, I guess that's relatable. Bullet Bill's back. Wait. Yeah, lock in there, please. Okay, cool. Oh god. Yeah, especially in close quarters, having the stars blocking shots coming from up front is great. Really nailing that mechanic down for me is helping a lot with keeping me safe and healthy. Hang gliding tortoises, maybe the best enemy in this game. Just the idea of it, so good. What the? Oops! I'm okay, I'm okay. Wait, something hit me there? Oops. Okay, I gotta be careful. Oi! The lollipop got away. I'm gonna end up using my elixir if I'm not careful. Friggin' contact damage. It's not contact damage, it's like squishing damage, I think. Alright, let's just hope we get a shop and a medicine soon. If I had as good recall as I would like, then I would remember from the last version where the shop was in this stage, but I don't. Whew. Okay, Gibbon's telling me that the Ogre games all take place over the course of 20 years or so. Wow. That's interesting, I had no idea. The two Gaiden games are prequels that start a couple decades prior to Ogre Battle, and work their way up to those events. Okay. Well, I got a slight restore. And Ogre Battle 64 and Tactics Ogre are both more or less direct sequels with some returning characters that take place concurrently. I was just trying to grab that health restore, but I don't need it because I can get medicine here. Thank you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's avoid the bound this time. It wasn't that good against the boss, so we'll make do with what we've got. Okay, and then Final Fantasy Tactics started out as the next Tactics Ogre game and would have taken place a generation or two later, but the connections were downplayed for legal reasons, and now it takes place a lot later than that. And Gibbon adding that this airship stage is one where I think the slower flight speed might come in handy. It works in such a way that the screen scrolls slower. Yeah, I agree with that. For avoiding the squish factor. It definitely helps with avoiding this boss pattern of the rotating projectiles. Yeah. I'm finding this version a lot easier, both for the slowdown and the reduction of just numbers of stuff on screen makes it less frantic. So that's nice. Okay. And I knew that weapon would be more effective against that boss. Bound is a trap for that. Oh yeah, I'm just scanning my notes. The other thing that caught my eye in the catalogue of micro cabin games, which has a connection to other things we've been discussing, is that they... Oop. No, lock in please. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta make sure my stars are pointing the right way at the start of every stage. Yeah, they worked on a Final Fantasy game, like a lot of the Quest people ended up doing. They actually ported Final Fantasy 1 from the Famicom to the MSX, which I didn't even know existed, that port. I wonder if it's any good. Yeah, so that's what Microcabin did, the developers of this conversion. So there's a connection there through Quest, you know, tangentially. The limitations on number of sprite colors on the Game Boy Color doesn't do those, you know, Kamek type characters any favors. The Magikoopas. Gibbon says, this is a fairly good port, all things considered, but the lack of pumpkin is unforgivable. Totally agreed. Okay. Yeah. As Gibbon says, quality aside, I wonder if they changed anything in Final Fantasy 1 for MSX. Yeah, I didn't really look into it beyond noting that it existed, but it would be interesting to find out later what the changes are, if any. Like, the Famicom and the MSX are kind of comparable in a lot of ways. A lot of games did get ported between them. So, with any luck, it wouldn't be too different in terms of technical aspects. There might be some obscure things that make changes. Alright, do we swap the whatever shot I have for Wave? I found Wave pretty good last time. Yeah, let's go for it. We could buy some spells too. They're still quite cheap here. Unfortunately, you have to do them in order. So we might actually want to alternate, like, health restore with the star power up. Allot. Thanks, Allot. There's no Allot here. Oh no, the Wave isn't as good because of Game Boy Color limitations. Fewer projectiles at once. Oh, I didn't think of that. That's a shame. Oh well, I'll swap it out next time I get a chance. And those glass blocks are smaller in this version too, I think. There's more of them. Oof, that attack does a lot of damage. I'm sort of sticking close to the fish because I want to get more DPS on it to actually get the kill. There we go. But it's a lot more perilous being close up. Okay, Gibbon's doing some research on the Final Fantasy wiki about the MSX port. Apparently it's a fairly faithful port of the Famicom release, retaining its uncensored designs, but has some improved color palettes and audio quality. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. Are there any drawbacks to this version? It sounds pretty good. Hang on. The screen is scrolling at the same speed as the power-ups? That's nice. On PC Engine, the power-ups ended up falling into the scenery and I couldn't get them. So they fixed that. That's a plus. Oh, please, no! There goes my elixir. I guess I'll buy another one when I get a chance. The slowdown is extreme. These guys are cute. I think everything in the game is cute, so it's not that remarkable, but you know. Elixir? Yeah, elixir! Oh, and I will need that cyclone too. That'll be the last upgrade for the stars. The best spell for the stars. Nice. Ow. Yeah, I thought those enemies were really cute, so it's a shame they don't look as good in this version. Oh, look at this. These spikes are smaller. There's only one instead of two, so it's easier to avoid them. Flame? Flame? Maybe the flame is proximity activated. Oh yeah, La Milana time. Let's go. The real La Milana starts here. Ooh. I just love getting extra time to react thanks to slowdown. Okay, there's drawbacks to the MS export, including lengthy load times and a much more complicated save system due to needing to swap in a dedicated save floppy in the absence of battery backup. Yeah, you do have to do that with the MSX sometimes, as well as, you know, other old PC systems. Yeah, that's a shame. Gemini Snow. Oh, beautiful. Nope. Okay, I'm having trouble locking in the shot direction. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah, okay, shot direction locked in. Position locked in, we're all good. And the kitties are back. Hello, kitty. A lot of the sprites are just way bigger on the Game Boy Color. I still feel like the screen crunch isn't too bad on playability, which is good. That's not usually the case for Game Boy conversions like this. Or even Game Boy Advance conversions in later times. Alright, let's... Oh, I was about to use my healing spell, but I don't even need to because we can grab a medicine. Yeah! Ah, and of course, this is where we get our homing. And I'll get my full health thingy. Health spell to fill out my spell queue, I should say. Alright, that's it. We're fully equipped now. Oh, 2 shots at once. It's pathetic. Oh well, better than nothing. And there's fewer enemies as well, so hopefully it'll be fine. Maybe they even adjusted the power of it to compensate for having fewer shots on screen. We can only hope. Oh god. Do you think masked snowman people are related to pumpkin people? Imagine a classic Final Fantasy game with load times. Just imagine. Of course, they all got ported to PlayStation and they have horrendous load times in those ports. And so does Chrono Trigger. I'm glad they got later ports that fixed those issues. And then they just remade the games without any of the extra content from the ports. Still kind of butthurt that the pixel remasters don't have the extra stuff that was in the WonderSwan, Game Boy Advance, PSP, all these Final Fantasy ports. Or re-releases, or whatever you want to call them. Let's grab another medicine. I took a lot of damage though. Yeah. A lot of different shot types available there. I don't remember that happening in the PC Engine version, but maybe they replace spells if you filled up your spell meter, which is interesting. Gibbon says that according to the Ogre games, the pumpkin people are all... The pumpkin people are all suitors who have called on Deneb over the years and been transformed into pumpkin folk for their troubles. So that's the connection. It's not like a race of people, it's just a bunch of people who have had this thing happen to them as a result of one person's actions. That's hilarious. Now we've got to hit this in the head, which the homing shots are doing a really bad job at. So this is a situation where rotating the stars would be very helpful, but I can't be bothered still. So I'm just going to slip in there, yeah, like that. And hopefully it moves at some point. Oh, yeah, it's moving. Let's go. And don't ask about Deneb's age, apparently. Well, I wasn't going to. One never asks a lady their age. Oh. After all, it's Gibbon's birthday, but we're not going to ask how old she is. Is it even taking damage anymore? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Cool. April says, a lot of the cute enemies have lost some of their charm in this port. The cats aren't a fraction as cute. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And that's the factor of, like, lower pixel density, so fewer pixels making up their artwork, and lower color variety as well. Yeah, I thought this was odd when I encountered it on PC Engine, but you don't usually get a shop in between stages, but since this is the final stage, you get it here. That's a chance to restock and stuff. So I might as well grab the medicine, even though we're only a few hearts down. And homing is underwhelming in this version. I'll save state, but I'm going to pick up the ultimate 4 special. It'll destroy anyone. Because I haven't tried it yet, and because I'm going all in on the front-facing strategy. So let's try that out. Nope, this one. and then lock shot direction, and then lock position. Okay, I didn't lock the direction. You gotta get it to recognize A and B press at the same time, so we're all good. Special times 4 seems pretty effective, I guess. So yeah, let's do it. We're on board and we're going for it. Oh, this is a mini-boss itself, of course. Oh, Gibbon doing some research on Deneb, the witch from Ogre Battle. Apparently she's in Bravely Default as well. And I think Gibbon has just added something to her wish list. Probably. Unless you've already played Bravely Default, but you would have noticed if you had, I guess. I think people tended to like that game. Was it only on 3DS? She says, I have some research to do. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that, you know, Matsuno or anyone was involved in that, but yeah, I'm not sure. Is that one made by Matrix? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought it was a kind of successor to the 4 Heroes of Light, which was that DS game, which was like a new game in the style of the... Well, in the style of the 3D remakes of Final Fantasy on that platform, so 3 and 4. Pseudo-classic style, although a more classic style one would be Dimensions. I wish that had a better release. I've been considering getting it, but like, it's on phone as an episodic thing. The Japanese release was originally on WiiWare as episodic. But yeah, the way the interface works, phone is not ideal for it. I think with Dimensions 2, they did a much better job tailoring the interface to touchscreen. And it's basically a Chrono sequel game, more or less. I enjoyed Dimensions 2. It's not as good as the other mobile-based Chrono successor. Another Eden, of course. Wow, look how much health we have. This is insane. Game Boy Color version is so much easier. Okay. Okay, more information is coming to light. The story is developing. So there's a character that was in Final Fantasy the 4 Heroes of Light that recurred in the Bravely games, and apparently they are unmasked as a woman in a later appearance, and her name is revealed to be Deneb. Gibbon says, I'm not sure if she's intended to be a reference or just a coincidental name. What is does the design look similar to the Deneb that we all know and love? We're all very intimately familiar with her, of course. I say, having just learned about her half an hour ago. Oh, this guy. My least favorite mini-boss. But again, much more manageable in this version. But they have their own little blocking option buddies in the form of those spiked balls. Which I think is going to hurt my front-facing strategy here. And they don't appear to be moving. So this might be troublesome. But luckily I can avoid all of their attacks pretty easily. Yeah, I'm getting some hits in when the angles are right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There we go. This might take a while. Alright, let's do it. Let's change the star position. It's changing its own position. How rude. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Move in, get it to shift. Oh no, it only shifts as your stars do. Okay, well, I guess we didn't beat it in time and it left. That works too. Money is not really an issue anymore. Honestly, it was rarely an issue anyway. I maybe could have stood to balance the economy a bit more against the player, but honestly, I don't mind a game being a little easier, especially a shmup. I'm not great at them. Historically. I am playing on the hardest available difficulty for this port. So there we go, that's something to be proud of, even though I used rewinds a lot. Not as much as in the PC Engine version though. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, it's so much more manageable to dodge things in this version. Oh, down already. Ominous. What's happening? Could there be some kind of final boss approaching? Oh, is the blade the vulnerable part? It's flashing. Or is it flashing when I hit? Yeah. So you gotta snake past it and hit the boss's head? Well, I'm glad I played both versions. Game Boy Color, much more manageable, easier. But PC Engine looks so much nicer. So there you go. That's the basic calculus. Game clear bonus. So that's more logical as a title for this screen. So it's giving me extra rewards based on how many things I have left. Let's see how we do. Wait, what was my final score? Whatever, who cares? I certainly don't care. Magical Chase GB. Hopefully people get credited with their real names these days. Apparently not. So Eon did a lot of the work here, apparently. Or is that a company name? Huh. Well, I gotta rethink some things now. Microcabin... They're just two companies? Not people? And they can't even give proper people names to the people. Bloody 10 years down the line for this re-release. Surely you know who they are. Standards have changed. Give people proper credit. Alright, who's Eon? Do a quick check of Moby Games to see if they're on there. Company? There's a few companies with that name listed there. We can check Game Developer Research Institute. Good old gdri.smspower.org. See if Eon is in there. They're not as much about crediting individual staff members, but they have a lot of good info on companies and what they made. Yeah, here we go. So GDRI has a page on Eon, most likely headed by Hitoshi Ishizuka, formerly of Bothtech and Jackpot. List them for Magical Chase GB, a Sokoban game, a Load Runner game on Game Boy Color, and another Sokoban game and another Load Runner game on Super Famicom. So there you go. Yeah, Gibbon's saying that Moby Games got a lot worse after the buyout. Yeah, they were purchased by somebody or other and it's just less usable these days. Yeah, and they started charging for some premium tier to get a full list. What's this? A full list of other games teams have collaborated on. Yeah, stuff that used to be free. It sucks. Sigh. Also, this screen looks worse on this version, but that's to be expected. Oh! What? That doesn't look like it's translated properly. Up, down, B, 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 left, right, A. Is this the level select code? Hold on a sec. So this is another thing about the Game Boy Color version. I'll check the cutting room floor. Yes, this is the this is the code that you can. I presumably you can use it at any point without having to complete the game, but you press this at the title screen and you can choose from any of the 6 levels to start at. So nice. Although it would be tough considering that you build up your power over time through the shop. So yeah, playing from the start is recommended, I would say. Okay, so that was Magical Chase, both releases. The PC release is a pretty close port of the PC Engine release, so it's probably going to be really difficult to run, and I don't think it's worth bothering. So we got a little bit more time, if you don't mind. I'm going to show you a little tribute to Magical Chase that appeared in another shmup game. So again, I learned about this from the HG101 article. So this is Dezaemon Plus on the PlayStation 1. So this is by the company Athena. Hold on, need to adjust something here. Whoa, where's the border? Sorry. Okay, cool. Athena and their cute little mascot, this weird rabbit guy. So Dezaemon Plus is an enhanced port of a Super Famicom game, but the Dezaemon series covers a lot more than that. There's installments on the Famicom, the Super Famicom, the PlayStation, the Saturn, and the Nintendo 64. And what they are is like shmup makers. You can... It has support for the PSX mouse, of course. You saw the rabbit riding the mouse on that loading screen. But, yeah, I haven't actually explored these menus at all, but you have a very Mario Paint style interface here where you can draw sprites arbitrarily using this. There's a lot of options and things here, it looks like, which is nice. Oh, wow. What's this, frames? Sick. So yeah, you can draw sprites, you can adjust enemy layouts and stuff. There's even oh, this is very Mario Paint too. This is how you make music for your stage. And yeah, you can make your own shmup, basically. And there's a lot of options to it as well. So it's a game maker. And using these tools, you can then save your stage or your game to a memory card and use it on other people's whatever, presumably. Now, Athena, this is a 1996 release. At some point early to this, presumably on the SNES version, I guess, had a design contest. So they actually had 2 design contests. Maybe more, but archived in this version of the game are the results of 2 of those contests. A lot of choice picks of the best ones have been included here. So there's sample Oh yeah, this is the one that Athena themselves made, a sequel to their earlier shmup game Dio Gale. So they used their own tools to make a new installment in a series that they had already made versions of earlier, which is really cool. But in addition to that, I don't know why there's a difference between sample and user, but whatever. These are the contest winning entries. So as you can see from the previous screenshot, there's a lot of different themes and things. Unfortunately, some of them are only available as a video file on the PlayStation disc, while others have a playable version included as well. That's what those icons mean. So what we're looking for is Contest 2. They've been given little... oh, these must be the categories that they won for. So Athena something. This one won for graphics. This one won for music. And so on. This must be like runner-up or something. But, whoop. The winner of the comical prize... Komikaru. April says, this is so cool, but that second one was scary. Yeah, the winner of the comical prize is Ritoru Chaser. So we had Magical Chase. This is Little Chaser with a very ripple-looking witch as the star. So it's very obviously a tribute to Magical Chase, and it's been sort of, you know, pseudo-canonized in this Dezaemon game as a, you know, released commercial product. Even though it's basically just a little fan game made by this person whose name I cannot read because it's all kanji. So let's give it a try. So everything from here is the curated like experience that this person made using the design tools in Dezaemon. So let's check out option, or can we put easy? Will it limit the amount of stages? Just to be safe, we'll go normal. But we can adjust how often we get 1-ups, so we can set that to the lowest score value to help us out a little bit. Okay, let's get started. This is only a short game. You can think of them as... Okay, that was dumb. I hit the wrong button and instantly used one of my bombs. Yeah, you can think of them as like mini games, but... Okay, stage 1, a snowy day. Very cute stuff. As you can see, it's now a vertically scrolling shmup instead of a horizontal shmup. Oh god. But our projectiles can destroy the enemy ones, which is nice. We've got the star iconography, we've got a witch wearing a pinkish red outfit on a broom. It's all very clearly inspired. And we've already got my favorite, the homing shot, so I'm happy. Magic bomb, yeah, I'll take an extra one of those. So yeah, the mechanics here are a little bit more traditional vertical shmup style. So they haven't replicated all the unique stuff about Magical Chase, but they are replicating the tone, the character design. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed that, oh well. We've still got a homing factor to our shot apparently. We've got a straight shot and a little extra missile thing. Can't tell what exactly that is. Oh boy, one-hit kills unfortunately. No big health bar on this version. Ooh, but we can grab the experience up, which will level up our shot type, I believe. You're kidding. This is really hard. Alright, I'm gonna go and change it to easy. I don't care if there's fewer stages. Who knows if they can even implement that kind of thing into this Dezaemon thing. Easy pleasy, thank you. Okay, and I'll try to hold on to the homing shot too. Yeah, so Gibbon says, this is cute. Yeah, it's really cute. I just love that we have an extra Magical Chase game, sort of. Ooh. Unofficial. But it's a very different way to the way you normally get fan games distributed. And I have to wonder about other contest entries, how many of them are similarly homaging other famous shmups. So yeah, hopefully we can get through this. What I might do, I think I've got save states set up here. I'll start making save states so we can get through this. Have I got it set to... Yes, I do. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for. So I'll get it right. Cool. So we don't want that. We want to keep our homing shot. And hopefully level it up with those EXP up pickups. Oh, really? Okay. Actually, do you lose your shot type when you die? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Either way, we want to avoid it. Save our lives for later on. Oh. I'm hoping there's at least some kind of reference to pumpkins. We've got scarecrows there. Having a pumpkin-headed scarecrow is a traditional thing. Plenty of scarecrows around. This Yuki-onna is wishing us good luck. So yeah, some yokai influence here with the enemy types. Oh yeah, this gremlin, that's totally a magical chase enemy. Yeah, this is good stuff. It does have wings. You see we got a unique music track for this boss fight, which is nice. Just testing what shot type this is. So that's the basic shot that ends up spreading out the more you get. But it looks like even if you change shot types, your level of your experience level remains high, which is nice. What's this one? A shield. I love that. So that encourages experimentation. You don't have to start all over from level 1 if you get a new weapon. Very nice. Okay. Stage 1 clear. I don't know how many stages there are. I think maybe 2 or 3. I did a little check of a long play of all the pre-made Dezaemon stuff. Gate 666. Okay. But I didn't look in too much detail. It's not long though. Should only take a few minutes. It's ducks! We had ducks in Magical Chase. Yeah. You'll love to see it. What were those? I don't know. I can't tell. That is a weird looking tree. Is that even displaying properly? There's like a weird thing over here. Do you think that's a cloud? Well, I do like going from looking down at the ground to like panning up into the sky. That's a fun effect. Easy to do. Is blue homing? It is. Didn't change anything, that's fine. What the? Ooh. We've upgraded from cotton broom to feather broom. Ha ha ha. Okay. That little hiccup is me making a save state, by the way. Oh yeah, we can still level up the shot. Excellent. Warning. There's a massive enemy approaching. Oh gosh, there's text. That's really cool that they were able to add that too. I gotta translate this, I can't read it. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up. Because the kanji is so like... Kokokara. Okay. It's picking up everything that I actually do understand, except for the bit that I don't. So like kokokara, from here, ikerunda can go to, and then the kanji in the middle, who knows? No one will ever know. Oh, what the frick? I must say I was not expecting that. I thought that thing in the background kind of looked like the final boss of Magical Chase, but then there's this weird bug creature. What is that? Is it like a skull with legs? I don't know. And then there's that other thing next to it. Why is it off center? This is very strange. Much of mystery to be found in this boss fight. April saying, this is so scary. Yeah, the design is pretty kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, there's another stage. Sweet Paranoia, where everything is made of cakes and stuff. So we've gone from the scary back to the comical. We've got Alice in Wonderland card people. And what are these? I have no idea. Just balls. Playing cards. Damn, the homing shot is powerful. I love it. Yeah, no complaints here. I'll stick with this every time. It is extremely powerful. Okay. Gibbon says, I didn't realize this was a full thing. I thought it was just a demo. I think it ends after this stage, so I think it's just 3 stages, but yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I looked at a video and I feel like most of the entries are about that length. They're sort of mini shmups. I don't know if any of them are what you would call like a full-length arcade shmup. But yeah, three stages is not bad. Oh yeah, that feels snappier. I guess it depends on your standards what you would consider a full shmup. Oh boy, oh boy. Bomb time. Oh, sick. Okay. So the different weapons have different bomb types too. That's a common thing. But fun to see a different effect happening. That little tracking laser thing, that was cool. Whoa. It's throwing card tables at me. Interesting boss design. Oh, another upgrade. Yes! I don't think that changed, so I must be at max power already. Whoa! Did I lose... Oh, it's more XP. I think I lost all my XP? No. It's so hard to tell when it's tracking so aggressively. I'll find out in a minute, I guess. But they're really dropping... Oh! A lot of power-ups on me right now. Yeah, I think I'm only doing one. Which is the base level, so if you die, you instantly go back to no power-ups at all. No, like, XP levels. There's more? There's a stage 4! I had no idea. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that says. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Probably says hell or something. Okay. I probably should have conserved my XP levels better, but who cares? Yeah, 4 stages. Maybe this is a full shmup. Maybe you could call it that. Oh no! We'll see how I do. I've got a save state at the start of the stage, but I'll keep going for now. Maybe homing's not so good in this stage, if the enemies are so individually tough. Oh! Okay. Oh no! That came out of nowhere. Next time I'll use a bomb. My speed has gone down too. Okay, didn't destroy any of them. Oh, yeah, sick. This background's very moody, even though it's minimalistic. Reminds me a little bit of Metroid or something. Oh god. Oof, one left. I hope this is the last stage. I think it is. Warning. Okay, we've got some creepy eyeballs. Oh god. Oh, the bomb was so focused on those outer ones that it left the other ones untouched. Oh, we get bomb refills, actually. Okay. Alright, this is the real boss. And there's a safe spot as long as you kill the one above you. Okay, that wasn't the boss, because those were normal enemies. Great. What was that? I don't know what happened there. Try and upgrade my shot level now. Go in with a better chance. Stick with homing though. Homing is my thing. That's just gonna be what my characteristic playstyle in any shmup if available. Take me home, country roads, you might say. I'm not sure whether I should make more consecutive save states, so we'll grab this. Yes! The power! The power! I've multiplied my shot capabilities by 1.5. Oh god. I panicked. Do I get another XP before the boss? Maybe if I actually managed to destroy anything, I would get something. Oh well. This is by far the most powerful homing shot that I've seen in any shmup. It's like so accurate. Oh god. Damn it. Well, I'm not confident for the boss. Maybe you can't even destroy these, you just have to avoid the pattern. But then, how did I get through that pattern? Is it just like a trick? Are they intangible? If so, that's a very cute trick. But I don't know if I just managed to slip through somehow. Okay, where's your laser, buddy? There it is. This is the same as the first boss, just a silhouette this time. Whoa! I panicked. Well, if you don't get hit by the instant laser, then this boss is actually very easy. It was the pre-boss pans that were the real problem. Kaboom! We did it! Stage 4 clear. There's more! Stage 5, Dancing Morts. Oh god. everything got creepier. Why did this win the comical award again? There's a lot of like scary imagery in this. But yeah, 5 stages. This is definitely like a proper shmup. I'm very impressed. Oh, somebody spilled jam all over these trees. How careless. Strawberry jam. Maybe raspberry? Hard to tell. I love the homage shot. Okay, hopefully we can get an upgrade or two before the end of this one. Wait, what? It's invincible. Spooky, scary skeletons. And these things, they're pretty cool. A little bit creepy. And they shoot at skeletons. Give me... No, I missed it! And I died. I'm looting. I have no shame. Oh, it just spawns in. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the bomb at that point to grab the XP. Well, this is certainly a lot darker than Magical Chase itself ever got, but you could see it as a kind of subversion. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're cute though. Shield. Love to see it. What? Who are you? What? What was that? Okay, it had a little love heart. Gotta watch half of the cute ones, they're the most evil. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, the difficulty has certainly ramped up over the course of this little game. This one's got a hat! She's got a new hat! Rival witches. Speed up. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, that's nice. That's a little obstacle. And we fully powered up our shot too. And our final enemy is a bunny girl, complete with paws, riding on a giant scary alien head. You love to see it. Bomb. Wow, they're just throwing power-ups at you. Oops, never mind. It's okay, we'll make do. Oh, ran right into that one. Okay. Oh man. Hey, we did it. And it's this little guy again. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Stage 5 clear. There's more? Did they even play the whole thing on that video I watched? I didn't really watch the whole thing, which explains why I'm so surprised by the game continuing. Okay, Seal! That's very appropriate to the lore of the original game. But we're in a very Yume Nikki style area here. More creepy imagery. Oh god. That didn't happen. People saying this is so long. Yeah, I didn't expect it would go this long. But I'm pleased. I guess they really were making proper arcade-style shmups in this engine and submitting them for the contest. I really thought it was just like little sample mini ones, but I was totally wrong about that. Oh no, my homing! Oh well. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get it back. Have I even seen all the shot types? I think that... Oh yeah, the other one had those little extra projectiles that was sort of homing-ish. What was this called again? This is called Little Chaser within Dezaemon Plus. Now when I went looking for the game in my local flea market, Dezaemon Plus, I found another follow-up or another game with a similar title that had extra words after after that. So I don't know if there's another edition that has extra stuff added, but all I know is that Little Chaser is in the Dezaemon Plus release on PlayStation 1, which is an updated release of a Super Famicom installment of Dezaemon that has the addition of contest winners, as well as, you know, PlayStation compatibility. Yeah, let's grab it. I want to see what the fully upgraded... Never mind. At least I can see level 2. See if you can figure out what these little projectiles are. I cannot make out what the little white creatures are. Whoa. The backdrop is getting kind of nauseating. Warning! We haven't seen the bomb of this weapon either. I'll use one now. It's a big laser. Oh! I had a chance to power it up further. Now we're just back at level 2 again. There's another one. Can I cross this? I can. Oh, I missed it! I missed the experience. Here's another one. Oh, that's pretty good. Are they mice? I can't tell. Shield. Okay. I'm barely avoiding some hits here. Wait, what? I got a different weapon? Oh no. Really creepy boss there. We're gonna have to start the whole stage again, sorry. Wait. Is this the right stage? Ugh, I'll just make more save states. We're gonna get through the whole game. We'll get there. I'll try to hold on to homing too. I still think it's the best. This is the right stage, isn't it? Yeah, the Yumeniki one. Ooh! So that was a 1-up at a score threshold. Oh no! My shield. Oh god. So I can destroy some projectiles. Oh, nope. Saves comes ahoy. What are those backdrop things? Let's say they're snowmen. And they're screaming out, enjoy! Because they're so happy. Everybody's happy in this stage. It's just a wonderland of joy and happiness. I I guess indie games have always been obsessed with like cute thing turns to creepy thing. So here it is in 1996. Yes, fully leveled homing. No shield, but that's as good as we can get it right now. I'll spam some bombs when we get to the boss too. That should go pretty well. And yeah, this was the same stage, of course. We had the change in background. Warning. A huge enemy battleship is approaching. I can't remember the wording of the Darius thing. Okay. Here we go. Bomb. 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 More bomb. Refill bomb. Use bomb. So many pickups coming my way. No more bomb. Oh, one more bomb. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. Oh no. So when does that activate? Oh, well, it's the end. I should spam my bombs when I lose a life, because I'll get them back. No! I didn't spam enough. Hey, we did it. And it's still throwing enemies at me. All stage clear. Congratulations. Can we stop enemy spamming me if I won the game? Thank you. I did it. Okay. In true Magical Chase tradition, we're going to get pseudonyms for the credits here, but who knows, these might be their online handles. Did online exist in 1996? I don't know, I was barely alive. So Kenix did graphics. Music by Kedo and Maurio, and thanks. Okay. And two little ripples. Okay. Hooray, thank you. So I guess the background's just going to cycle through the different stages. Scarecrows, but covered in jam! So edgy. Ta-da! Reserve your name, I will. My name is... Oh, they give you a lot of letters. That's nice. M. That's me. MN, sure, whatever. Okay, and that's the end. Which draws to a close our little exploration of the Magical Chase series, including this fan game. From the HG101 article, there's other shmups that have sort of references to Magical Chase, but this is definitely the biggest direct tribute, even though it's in a slightly different subgenre of shmup. Yeah, so once again, happy birthday, Gibbon. I hope you enjoyed this, and you certainly introduced me to a very nice little game that I wasn't too familiar with, and I appreciate that. So you gave me a present today. How about that? Yeah. So I think next week is either going to be Star Fox stuff or, you know, whatever else I feel like. Who cares? So I hope to see you then, and until then, have a good one and stay safe. See ya.